Public comment at this time. Hearing none, we'll move over to item 4, non-collective bargaining unit staff
Did you
raises
sneeze?
for
Bless you.
2025.
Did you
As I
sneeze?
As I
sorry.
recall, that this is a kind of a routine adjustment of the salaries.
Correct. So hourly and salaried personnel, as shown on the document up on the screen, are the only employees not covered by a collective bargaining agreement, and that includes Chief Phillips and Lieutenant Bauer. While they are not under the CBA, they follow the terms of the CBA in terms of annual increase. So this is, other than the 8% proposed for Kim Weniger, everybody else is recommended at 3%, which matches the budget. Yes, performance reviews were completed back in September before the finance budget meetings took place. So I'm just requesting a 3% raise for everyone other than Kim Weniger. For her, the 8% increase is due to actually a couple of factors. She's taken on a good percentage of the things I used to handle with building and zoning permits when they come in, the correspondence back and forth with Brad's office. The other reason is, you're all aware of the number of receptionists we've gone through in the past 18 months, and every time that happens, Kim is not only the one that picks up the pieces and covers the front desk while also still doing her actual job. She's also the person responsible for training whoever that replacement is. And if anybody would question, the difference between 3% and 8% for Kim is $2,758, so it's not a significant amount of money.
Because she has taken on more responsibilities.
Significant.
I think that would be significant to any employee at the end of the day.
You refer in their motion, Michelle, of something about a personal action. Then was that what this is?
Yes, so this is, after this is approved by personnel, I then give this to Phyllis so she can go into our payroll system and update the rates.
Alright. We need a motion to recommend to council to make these raises, approve these raises. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? None? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None? Ayes have it. Unanimous.
Is Mr. Stanko here?
No, he's not coming.
Okay.
He's in New York.
He's away?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just had an incident with his wife, so trying to get hold of him.
Do you need his cell phone?
I called him, I left him a message already. The one I had, it was a 484 number.
Yeah.
Item 5.
Yeah.
Allocation time for Chief Holmes.
That's all you can do.
I have no problem with doing this on a one-time
Time
basis
basis.
only.
And that is the conversation I had in advance with Chief Holmes, that if this were approved, it would be one time and one time only.
I think the motion should actually contain that verbiage. What do you think, Chris?
Sure. This is not precedent setting, it's a one-time adjustment. Right.
And what usually happens, if people don't use it, they lose it, they can carry over a certain amount,
So I'm only aware, and this is going back like 2015, 2016, the borough manager at the time and the business manager had 2+ weeks maybe of unused vacation that personnel, finance, and council approved paying out. And I think the second or third time that happened, they were told unequivocally, no, like, this is the last time. If you can't use, say, maybe 40 hours or less by the end of the year, the policy's been to carry it over to the following calendar year to be used within the first quarter. If you don't use it within the first quarter, you lose it. That's the only history that I'm aware of.
we don't have any written policy about whether vacation can be carried over, whether it's forfeited.
There's language in the handbook that expressly says it cannot, which is why in years prior, it's always come before personnel when something's being done different.
The request for the fire chief, you have to remember that, we brought Chief Holmes on this year, and basically, he has had to recreate the Wyomissing Fire Department, okay? Which he has done, and he's had to do it single-handed because he doesn't have a deputy yet. So he's running calls, he's doing everything that really, of two people. So, I see absolutely no reason not to, grant this request, and I'll make that motion.
And I'll
With
second.
the additional verbiage.
I'll second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None, ayes have it unanimously. And I think Jen has a really good point. I think we should have a policy. And
I
that
don't-
should apply to the non-union, non-CBA.
I don't disagree with that. I would then not put it in the, well, I mean, I guess it goes back to the new draft employee handbook. There's,
Which you're working on forever, I know.
there's multiple sections in there where it says and or refer to your collective bargaining agreement if one applies to your department. So, I mean, I think we could easily spell out that for administrative staff, this is the policy, otherwise.
Yeah, they deserve to know that.
And Chief Holmes deserves an
Well,
exception, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he
but
really,
let's,
he
like,
is
but we
an
still,
exception in this
there was
case.
reason for rules and there are reasons for.
Well, everyone can
in this
rely
case.
on them, I agree with it. You know, and you would take a look at that language when it comes up. Okay, item 6, job title change for, director to rec communications director.
Well, remember I think it was approved in July, the job description title was recreation marketing director, and then there was discussion as part of the budget conversation that it should really be recreation communication director, not marketing. So the only change to the job description besides the actual title is in the first paragraph. It's a synopsis of all the functions of the job. It also referred to it as recreation and marketing. So the two changes I made are here and here.
Well, job title,
Oh, jeez, and I missed that. So yes, I will fix that.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. I really don't see any problems with this.
plus the word marketing got more fire from people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't understand why, but.
Yeah.
But I think communications is a much more neutral and more accurate term, so.
No, I think it's better. I agree with that. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None, ayes have it unanimously. Mechanic position, what's the story here?
So we hired a mechanic about less than 120 days ago. Within his 90-day probation period, it was clear he was not working out. So we let him go, as we have the right to do, within that probationary period, so there is a need to refill the position. And this is not the lead mechanic, this is just the mechanic.
Public Works.
Yes.
Does anybody have any problems doing the obvious?
Let's refill the position.
Yeah. I'll make that a motion.
And I'll second. Discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Ayes have it again, unanimous. Is there a need for an executive session at item 8?
No.
And then I will declare this personnel committee meeting adjourned by acclamation.
That is a record. You
10
even beat
minutes.
civil service and the safety committee this morning.
Outstanding.
I don't see you running for council president, I mean, that would be a platform.
That's it. Short
10-minute meetings.
Short meetings and 12 drinks.